so popular right now. I mean, like
10 seconds remaining.
half a year or a year ago, he wasn't
5
peak at
seconds
all.
remaining.
Do you remember those games where like teams were
Reserve
picking
time.
up nice first pick?
Well, I think that because the lifestealer could go very well could do very well in the mid
Late
game as
game,
well. Could do very well in
mid
the
game.
mid game as well as late game. Lifestealer could slow very well in the late game because that's in the early game. I mean, because that is like 70% slow in the early game. That's really a lot,
Radiant team
and
pick.
it's free lifesteal for everyone. And because of the lifesteal being picked up from AFD, MUFC is going to react by picking up the Lone Druid as well as the Magnus, two very strong heroes which we actually don't want to see. Because Lone Druid again let AFD are letting it go. The Lone Druid again.
10 seconds remaining.
And who will be playing Magnus this
5
game? Because
seconds
because
remaining.
Fuzzy will go on laundry, it's pretty much obvious that he will go offlane
Reserve time.
with this hero, and Magnus will be played maybe by TFG.
Maybe. But well, the previous game was it YFZ playing on the Lone Druid?
Reserve time.
Yes,
Yes,
he
indeed.
was.
Radiant
I see.
team pick.
And now AFD is going to pick up the Queen of Pain, which is well,
Right now.
yeah, we're going to see them again. This time on different teams. Meanwhile, the Shrike's being
Dire
picked up as
team
well.
pick.
Well, I see the Queen of Pain, the Shrike as well as the Lifestealer being very strong mid gamers and early gamers as well. Well, Queen of Pain and Lifestealer could do very well. The Shrike exceptionally well in pushing. But
What about Visage? Yes!
Radiant team.
yeah. I was thinking about
I'm
that
just-
when you mentioned it. You'd be like, what about when you were what about? And I was thinking of Visage and they picked that up. Then yeah, indeed they picked that up. So MUFC have noticed that AFD is gonna ban out the Visage on the second phase of the ban. So they're just gonna pick that up before they ban it out. So we have one support, one mid laner, and one off laner on MUFC. But meanwhile, we have the carry and support as well as the Queen of Pain on the other side on AFD. So they
10
picked up.
seconds.
I
Look at
bet
this Visage avatar. He's like very happy that
5
they
seconds
picked
remaining.
him. And I can feel that Ling is really happy.
Reserve time.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
He's smiling.
I cannot tell really. And
It's
Weaver
scary
is being
smile,
picked
but
up.
still it's smile.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only hero I think
Oh.
who will be happy, has that happy look on his face is probably a Timber Saw.
Nice.
Nyx doesn't doesn't have that happy face. He
But
has
he's kind of like ha ha
ha
ha.
ha.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's just breathing.
He has that mouth saying like I want to eat you up something. I could eat you up in one bite or something.
Eat.
10 seconds remaining.
He's probably hungry,
Yeah,
so we
right.
should not provoke that lifestealer. And
5 seconds remaining.
well, MUFC really taking a little bit of time on this ban. They're gonna ban out the KOTL.
Radiant
The
team.
Calder's being
banned.
banned out, so that wave clearing thing, which is the Illuminate, is not there. Very well.
I don't know why AFD just picked up Lashrak without any supporting heroes as well. Like, it's really hard to stun those heroes without any stuns, additional stuns, or slowing move speed
Lifestealer.
skills. Oh, just the lifesteal. Okay.
10 seconds
Yep.
remaining.
A 70% slow should be enough.
Yep.
5.
Tinker.
Dire team banned.
So
Rawr.
AFD is probably gonna limit the mid laners as well as junglers maybe but Magnus is going on a mid lane. I wonder why they banned out Tinker. Or do they suspect that the Lone Druid might be going on a tri lane as well? That's why they banned out the Tinker. So Magnus could go off lane. Maybe? But I rarely see that happening, and like Darkseer being banned out,
Radiant team
AFD
banned.
doesn't have an offlaner as well as a second support, so MUFC should think well on what they're gonna ban out. Probably probably another offlaner maybe, or another support. Should, because the mid laner and carry is already there.
I didn't see Clockwork for a long time.
I was thinking of Clockwork. MUFC might pick up the Clockwork, might, but that leaves the lanes being a
Dire
little bit
team
awkward.
banned.
But Night Stalker
No,
being banned out as
I'm
well.
talking about AFD.
Sorry.
I was talking about AFD. They could they still have no offlaner, and it's pretty much like more suitable for Despicable instead of MUFC. I mean Clockwork.
I see. Bane.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, Bane. Just because he can sleep the baby bear.
Yep.
Juggernaut.
And Juggernaut being picked
Oh.
up this time.
Dire team
Juggernaut.
They don't want MUFC to pick up the Juggernaut, so they're gonna pick that up. Because they suspect that MUFC is gonna pick up the Juggernaut.
They still have Luna in the poll. If they want to play it again. Oh no, not again. It was AFD playing Luna last time.
Yeah. It is. It was.
10 seconds remaining.
But I'm thinking.
And what subbers do we have in
5
pool
seconds remaining.
for MUFC? Still, it could be Sven or Lina.
Reserve time.
They have the
Or
Visage,
SK.
so they need something else as well. They can't depend on that slow pretty much. They need one more stun. Probably Chaos. I think that Chaos Knight as well.
SK?
Chaos Knight
Oh,
and Wisp
yep.
would do well, really. Chaos Knight could kill the Lifestealer really quickly on the late game. In the late game, once he has his armlet, he could fight the Lifestealer really well. Probably be thinking of picking up that Chaos Knight as well as the Wisp, maybe. But
Sand.
and no, they pick up the Sand King.
Radiant team pick.
Ah. That's weird. Alright, my weird was not referring to the Sand King. Okay.
So is he
10
going
seconds remaining.
Lifestealer going for offlane? Or
5
they will
seconds
go
remaining.
triple lane or what?
Definitely
I
going.
cannot-
I definitely be thinking that the Juggernaut will be
Reserve
going on
time.
the tri lane with the Leshrac as well, one more slow. Probably the Ruby's been banned. Okay, fine, whatever. Probably going on the tri lane aggressively. So it's going on the tri lane top because they're Radiant, and Lifesteal's just gonna free farm bottom lane against the off laner, which is the Lone Druid. Or they might switch out the lane as well. So depending on what they're gonna play, we're just gonna see what they're gonna. The advantage is gonna go to someone else if they make a misplay, because the lanes right now are pretty clear for AFD, but it's MUFC who makes the decision whether to change up their lanes or not. Because the lifesteal will definitely
10
win the Lone
seconds
Druid in lane
remaining.
because of that free lifesteal he has somewhere.
Venomancer.
And I thought that
Dire
I was
team
thinking that
pick.
AFD
Oh.
would pick up the Venomancer, and they really picked that up. I seriously was thinking of Venomancer. Seriously. Venomancer is rarely being picked up, but that ultimate could kill everyone else, really. The ultimate really hurts a lot, but it
This
doesn't kill anyone.
And this slow and this poisoning and everything is really knowable along with those words,
10 seconds
plug
remaining.
words.
Yeah, indeed.
So they need
5
Charlene
seconds
here.
remaining.
But actually right now, I'm seeing very, very strong pushing power coming from
Reserve
both teams.
time.
MUFC has that Visage flying things, what do you call it, familiars here. They have the familiars and they have the Lone Druid as well to push. Meanwhile, AFD has Lifestealer to push. Lifestealer could push pretty well on towers.
Monster and Leshrac.
Yeah. And
They
Juggernaut.
both can. Yes, in
That ward
Juggernaut.
is still there. So
Windrunner at your service.
what? Oh, we rarely
Oh.
see a windrunner in this type of games, but
So Laundry will triple laning. Yep.
green, we are seeing green all over again. Um,
Yeah, TG and Magnus.
yep. Okay. You looked at that first, right off the bat. You're like looking who's playing Magnus.
Prepare
Okay.
for battle.
And we have MUC and Dara playing this time. FZ is gonna be playing on Laundry. Winter will be on SK. Magnus will be played by TFG. And Ling on his visage. And Princess Ari is surprisingly, but he's playing on Windrunner.
Yep.
Always playing carries. Yes.
Surprisingly. But meanwhile, on the Radiant side, you can see they're smoked up somehow, and Ken is playing on the Lifestealer going up on the first. Meanwhile, on the second, Rave Blue is coming, and right now, on the second, being overtaken is the person that doesn't want to be killed, which is the Queen of Pain. Xiaowei on the Shrek, and lastly, KS will be handling the Venomancer.
30
And it looks
seconds
like
to
they
battle.
smoked on the bottom lane, but apparently they won't see anyone. They didn't want to clash, and now on the top lane, they're still lingering around. It looks like we're pretty clear what their tri-lane is going to be. It's going to be a Windrunner, a Sand King, as well as the Visage on the tri-lane. Very aggressive tri-lane. But meanwhile, Londra is going down solo bottom, up against the Venomancer, the Shrek, as well as the Lifestealer, I suppose. Or no, it's the Juggernaut.
The battle begins.
Queen of Pain going on the mid lane, and lastly, the Lifestealer is going up solo top lane, which should probably die. Really. Look at the amount of slows as well as stuns on the top lane. But we're hoping to see a very good game. Good luck to both teams. This is the winners bracket of Netolic TV. Hope you guys like this game. Lifestealer is coming up. I think that they expect the aggressive tri-lane, but I don't think that they expected the Lifestealers being surprised right now. Some damage coming up from the Visage, throwing out some harassment, trading some hits. Meanwhile, they're gonna give the farm to the Windrunner, which she is indeed gonna get some farm. So both of these teams have very aggressive pushing lineups. Like MUFC has the Queen of Pain. What am I saying? The Windrunner. Windrunner's focus fire could pretty much down any tower really quickly. Well, they still have that Lone Druid as well as the Visage to push. Meanwhile, on AFD side, they have the Lone Druid. I'm messing up the hero names. Fuck. The Juggernaut, the Shrek, as well as the Venomancer to push out the lanes. So we're just gonna see how they're gonna play this game. Juggernaut has a nice mask, rare mask.
She's like rabbit.
Yeah. Now the panda's pulling out the wave. Nope.
Look at this Winner monster. Yeah, he's just long ranged grip.
Yeah, indeed.
Took away.
Well, he's gonna farm some gold now because of that pull. But meanwhile, in the mid lane, we see the Queen of Pain going 4 for 2 compared to 7 for 1 on the Magnus. Pretty even, but based on EXP, it's going in the way of Queen of Pain slightly. This game is actually pretty even for both teams on the mid lane. So, well, probably no conflicts here. But this game will probably be a game of who's gonna farm up really quickly and who can take that harassment, because both lanes are pretty much solo in try. There's no triple lanes for all of them. But they have to be careful though. The Lundra is actually really squishy on the early game. He should be careful about this lane. Meanwhile, the Lifestealer abandoned the top lane and went into the jungle to farm up because it's way too dangerous up there.
I'm watching for Windrunner. She's like killing every creep and denying every creep. She's really good at farming.
Indeed, indeed. Now you actually see, you spoke about Princess Ari playing the carry, but now she is playing the carry role as a Windrunner instead. So we rarely see a Windrunner being a carry, but as for today, it gets something special. Well, we had a speciality for today. I'm satisfied with the games because they were surprise picks and not like all of the picks weren't that common because the Windrunner isn't common, Visage isn't common, Sand King is quite common nowadays, but a
Radiant's
Venomancer is
bottom
indeed a
tower is
surprise.
under attack.
That shocked my life. We rarely see a Venomancer these days.
Research is becoming like much more.
The bear.
common
Oh, no.
these-
Visage is becoming a common pick, is it? Is that what you
Yeah.
think? Yep.
Yep.
Let's hope that because, well, the Queen of Pain, no. Right. Sorry guys, just a little bit of admin stuff and I'm done. But, well, on the mid lane, yes, as we continue from there, Queen of Pain is winning in the way of the XP, but they're having like considerable farm as well as the XP. They're going pretty much evenly. But Queen of Pain's winning the lane based on the XP because she's level 5 and on the way to level 6, and Magnus is just level 5, has just leveled up. So, well, we're gonna see an early
Dire's
strong
structures
Queen of
are
Pain because
fortified.
one more last hit and she has that level
Dire's
6.
bottom tower is under attack.
The bottom tower. Look at the damage coming up from these pushes.
Dire's bottom
Just so
tower
much.
has fallen.
And Lone Druid can't do much about that. But Naraiah left me, and there's the spin. He's gonna clear the wave really quickly, and they're gonna start pushing out this wave again, because the damage coming out from the Sage Creep is really a lot. And Juggernaut's down to low health, but it's not gonna stop them from pushing because the Diabotic Edict's turned on. Look at the damage on the tower; it's coming out, and there was on a Venomancer as well. And the callback from Naraiah is still here. But meanwhile, the bottom lane is gonna take a fall. It's already down to half HP, and Sage Creep is still there. It's gonna do a little bit of damage. But meanwhile, Venomancer and Leshrac killing up on an Edict, and the Sage Creep goes down. But the tower is down to 600 HP. Is a lot. It's a lot of damage on the tower. Juggernaut spins, clears out the wave really quickly, and now they're gonna start pushing again. Leshrac is gonna down the tower. Within 2 minutes, the tower is gonna go down. 2 towers, in fact, tier 1 as well as the tier 2. Well, it's gonna be in the way of Leshrac. Lone Druid tries to deny, but too bad. He tried to.
Levels and already two tiers are down.
Yep. Magnus is there. Oh, he got the haste.
This game is about only pushing, not killing the
Radiant's top
heroes.
tower is under attack.
Yeah. Because Windrunner is pushing out the bottom lane right now. And tier 1 tower is going to slowly take some damage. The damage is just ticking right now. But Lone Druid on the bottom lane, they're just going to keep pushing out the bottom lane because they have so much push potential. They should not stop.
Radiant's top tower
And
is
she
under
goes again.
attack.
But yep. On the mid lane, well, Magnus is going to finish up his arcane vision. First blood being claimed from the Juggernaut on the Lone Druid. Turns out that it was going to back off, but Magnus is there. As he comes in, where's the RP? The shockwave is not going to kill him off. The courier is still there, and he kills off the ward. But Visage comes in. The slow is under the Shrek instead. Juggernaut is just going to back off. Magnus taking a lot of damage from the Edict. Down half HP and gonna get cleared off from the Shrek. The Shrek comes in. The damage actually stocked up a lot on Soul Assumption. Where's Naraiah?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, Queen of Pain still farming up on that mid lane. Probably going for that Orchid Malevolence really quickly. She disconnected again somehow. She'll call me later on, I guess. I hope so. Meanwhile, I'll just do this really alone. And top tower Windrunner tried to do some damage to it, and it's already down to 200 HP. Can you call me again? Sure, no problem. Okay. Lifestealer being up in that top lane just now and taking a huge damage from the power shot right now. Well, he's pretty not farming that well, but he still has that phase boots for now. I apologize for the noise, guys. I'm just calling her. calling Naraiah on
Hello.
Skype. Yep, hello, you're
Yep.
back.
Alright.
Okay, I guess. Well, the bear is farming up, having his own farm right now. Still has that trunk of boots already up. But Magnus still on that way to Blink Dagger, but Lifesteal isn't having a lot of farm at all. He is suffering a little bit, I guess.
It seems to be they're going for tier 1 on top.
Yep, they want that.
They want this
Dire's
tower.
top tower is under attack.
They have to get towers.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Windrunner. She's alone
Poor
out
hero
there.
stop.
Yep,
Oops.
she'll get away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tower is gonna take a fall real soon if they don't defend this because the Sage Cube is still there. But it's gonna get hit right now.
Tower
But
is
it's
under
gonna
attack.
go down to 400 HP, 436. And they're just gonna leave it there. And MUFC gonna come up to the top lane to defend this tier 1. They can't give up any more towers because 2 towers have gone down. 1 tier 1 and 1 tier 2 on the bottom lane. They have lost that map control on this side. And that edict just coming up from the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
On the
attack.
tower. My god.
Radiant structures
That heal is still up as well. So he's gonna take a lot of damage and the tower is next. Well, Visage comes in and that ultimate Omni Slash and an RP on Juggernaut himself, but it's taking a lot of damage. One more hit from the tower and he's going down. Not really. Sand King is still
Just-
there. Sorry.
Dire's
How did
middle
he
tower is
escape?
under
Oh my
attack.
god.
Magic Wand. I think. He had Magic Wand, yeah. And well, the Lifestealer, where's the
Dire's middle tower is
Lifestealer?
under
No,
attack.
Queen of Pain escaped that fight, but Lifestealer is still down here. MUFC picked off 1 hero, but
It was a really nice job from Leshrac that he stunned Windrunner and she just couldn't shackle, not shackle shot, power shot
I see. Yep.
in time.
And now the bear is gonna get his bear form, and he paused straight after that. Sand King disconnected.
It's
Winter is out for a
already.
little while.
It seems to be that Windrunner just finished her mecha. And let's see what others have.
Windrunner has 64 last hits, so she's pretty much
Nothing
farming her-
special.
Yeah, she's.
Like,
It's special because it's the most last hits I've seen on a Windrunner since super long time ago. I've never seen a Windrunner so many last hits before, actually. In 10 minutes into the game.
oh my god, I'm logging and I'm just disconnecting from Skype, and then when I'm back, you're like, what you've just been said. It's everything like fast speed.
Seriously? I'm like.
Yeah.
Okay, I just said that I've never seen a Windrunner with 64 last hits 10 minutes into the game in a competitive match before.
She was just free farming.
Yeah, I rarely seen a Windrunner being put as a carry. Rarely seen that. But mainly that Windrunner has farm. They gave her farm just to farm up that utility items that she needs. Because right from now from Team MUFC, they don't really have a really hard carry that could carry the late game really well. They are just depending on the push power that they actually have right now. And right now they're gonna claim the tier 1. The Visage Familiar is coming in to do some damage to the towers. Look at it, damage is coming in. They're gonna claim that the Lone Ray comes in for 1 hit. And the spin coming up from the Juggernaut.
Has fallen.
Not a very good shackle there, but that was a nice try. And she's gone again. Somehow she keeps disconnecting, but I hope that she resolves that real soon. She don't really disconnect a lot of times, but just today I guess. And they're coming in for the mid lane. All 5 of them indeed. And meanwhile, while they come onto the secret shop, the Venomancer Ward is going to spot them, and they're just going to push out a mid lane just now. Right now. Queen of Pain is unable to defend this, but she has that ultimate. And level 2 blink. And they're just coming into the mid lane, and well, the familiars are just hiding out there waiting to come into the tower when they're here. And when I'm not gonna miss that fight because it's coming in. Magnus blinks away. Queen of Pain is still in here, and Bitch is gonna take some damage with that full assumption, and she's still there. I've missed out something. Lashrike's gonna get caught up. Nice shackle shot from Windrunner. Juggernaut's gonna take some damage. He spins out, but is he able to get away? The entangle lands on a bear, but the healing ward is still there. He's able to get away. And ultimate comes in for the Queen of Pain from behind, and the mag being turned on from the Windrunner. Windrunner has that early mag, which complements the push really well. And right now, Betterman is gonna get picked up by the Visage as well. And Lone Druid out in no man's land. Sand King comes in, ninjas from the top, and he's gonna take a lot of damage. Rage being turned on, and the stun on the baby bear. And that's all. Diabotic Edict for the Lashrike. Queen of Pain is out there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're still coming in. They're raring to fight. They're still coming into the mid lane. They want the tower really badly this time, but AFD is not gonna give that up really easily. They're just gonna go for the tower. They're still going in. And the spin coming up from the Juggernaut. If that entangle lands, no, it doesn't. But a lot of damage is going to land on the tower because of that Familiars as well. But the Familiars is down to 10 damage, so it's not going to do much. But in the end, it's going to do some damage as well. And tower's going to go down. Windrunner gets the tower last hit. And they've claimed a lot of towers has been going down this game. So many towers going down.
So now it's turn to MUFC to turn to take the towers.
Yep. MUFC claims 3 tier 1 towers.
Vice 2 for AFD.
Sorry?
Vice 2 towers taken by AFD.
sorry.
And it seems to be that Queen of Pain is going straight to BKB.
She should be going for BKB. Indeed, because of that Sand King, she should be going for BKB. I think that the BKB on a Queen of Pain is really very good compared to the usual Aghanim Scepter straight away build. Because the BKB just gives the Queen of Pain that much more survivability in the fight. And so it really complements the short cooldown that her spells have, which is the Scream and the Shadow Strike. So
yep.
it makes her that much more useful. And Queen of Pain could be a very good carry as well. A very good mid-game semi-carry because of that nukes that she has. And with BKB she could scale even more later into the game, but not as late as the late game though. Well, I wonder whether this
Okay, it's early rush for MUFC. Again.
that quickly.
Or not so early.
It's 15. It's actually really early because it's 15 minutes into the game. And well, AFD doesn't have the ward right now. This is going to be a lot of gold boost for the team. Meanwhile, Roshan's HP is slowly chipping down. Meanwhile, Magnus is trying to stall time on the top lane, but top lane is taking a lot of damage. It's going to go down to the distract really quickly. And well, Queen of Pain trying to find out that Magnus is just there. She has double damage. She's going in, but blinks away. Just nice. Cooldown's going to be up in 4 seconds, but she doesn't chase for it. But Roshan's HP has chipped down really a lot, and down to 1/5 with his HP. It's like 1,000 health left, and they're going to claim this really quickly. AFD isn't aware of this, and they're going to claim the tier 2 tower as well.
Roshan has fallen to the
AFD
Queen of Pain.
Oh, she's being caught out, isn't she? Oh, where's
No
the stun?
vision.
They have vision of her, but it's too far off. They should probably back off.
For Grave Chill, I mean, he didn't see him
Oh,
and couldn't use Grave Chill in order to
catch up.
slow some, yeah, and SK could be able to stun.
I see.
So I didn't know that the Soul Assumption is charging from Roche damage too.
It charges
charging
from
the
everything in
is
the
under
middle.
attack.
Every damage, yeah.
Except for towers, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. But they're pushing the mid lane again.
it's almost like 80 minutes of a game and it's only 2 vs 4 kills. Both teams are pretty much careful, like playing carefully just because it's the last game
Yeah.
and they need to win, so they're not so aggressive playing.
They're probably like more careful about what they do, because any mistakes could cost them the game. And now the bear comes in, they're just gonna claim this tier 2 tower. The Visage Familiar comes in as well to do their job. And some damage is gonna be taken into account. And Magnus goes in with that RP only on the Venomancer. Venomancer comes in, then Ultimate doesn't have the mana to do that. And meanwhile the Queen of Pain is still there as well. The bear's gonna take some damage. The slow's on the Windrunner. Windrunner's gonna back off right now. Baby Bear's gonna take a lot of damage. Then nice stun, but the Age is still on her. Well, this Life Steal is gonna do some damage on the bear. The bear's gonna go down. And now they back off. Shackle's not gonna latch. But they're still going for the tower. The Queen of Pain's still there. No, the bear is still there. The panda is gonna claim the tower, but the glyph is being turned on. Stun on the bear. They can't afford to let this bear go down. But the tower is gonna be worth it. Windrunner claims the tower there.
Tower has fallen.
Juggernaut still has his Omni Slash, but he had no proper chance to use it.
Yeah. It's actually really hard to time the Omnium Slash in the team fight because of that creeps. If you're near creeps and you're running around, but BKB being turned on by someone. Did I hear BKB? Oh, Queen of Pain.
Yes. And what about Visage? Is he going for pipe?
I guess so. Most probably a pipe.
Just because of Queen of Pain and Venomancer especially. Do you see that Venomancer has no level 6 ultimate? He has no Poison Nova still. He doesn't need it. Like,
Probably
he strives for pushing.
yeah, but I think that he just didn't expect them to team fight that early, because like they probably should be pushing and not team fighting right now. Probably just gonna get some levels from the sides and start split pushing and stuff. But there's smoke up right now on the Dire side. Forced up in front. Magnus is still there and Lifestealer is just there. He turns on the Rage knowing that they're there, but the RP is gonna be there as well. Sanking Stun's gonna come in, the Shackle Shot's gonna come in as well. The Creepy's gonna be out. The stun. Look at all that spells coming in for him.
Dire's middle tower.
Look at those familiars, they're dealing
Dire's
so much
structures are
damage.
fortified.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, someone TP's in. Visage is there and he's gonna get ultied on. But the guild nearly hits and the max saves his life. And now the Juggernaut's there, he spins off. But he's gonna take some damage. But meanwhile, in the mid lane, we have some conflict here with the Venomancer as well as the Windrunner. Venomancer's gonna
1
take a lot
second
of damage.
stun and
He comes in, one more stun, ultimate being thrown off on the Windrunner.
Thanks, Sorry.
And now we're just gonna
Radiant's
see
top
this.
tower is under attack.
Juggernaut taking a lot of damage. Kudan's gonna be in 3, 2, 1. And the stun's gonna come out. And he stun goes down.
Spree. The mask.
Radiant's
Meanwhile,
top
Juggernaut's
tower
being
has
hunted.
fallen.
The Windrunner dies as well from the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain just Sonic Wave her to death.
Radiant's bottom tower
And look
is
at
under
this,
attack.
this Venomancer is still not going for Poison Nova. She's really started for pushing and not pushing, just defending right now.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
I think that Poison Nova is actually a really very good skill to use, but I wonder why he didn't pick that up, but probably he has his reasons for doing that.
But before they got the pipe, he could deal lots of damage. Maybe he wants to use it on level 11, like when it will be more useful. But by the time it might be pipe on the inmate team.
Yep. But the push power coming up from MUFC is just way too much for AFD right now. Look at that tower going down. They've claimed all the tier 2 towers on all the lanes as well as the tier 1s. And they're going to move in for the tier 3 next. Maybe after they get Roshan. Because Roshan is in another, probably another 5 minutes, I guess. So either they're going to wait for that or they're just going to pressure the lanes and start pushing into the tier 3.
And Princess Ari is going for Skies of Wise. So
Going for the side of Ice really quickly. The Hex is going to turn someone into a sheep and kill someone. And dominating Magnus picking up that strike. I missed that. Oh my god. That's alright. As we can see, the tier 2 towers, tier 3 tower on the bottom lane is going to go down. The bear's on minimal health, but it's going to do a lot of damage to this. Going down half HP really quickly. The Magnus is still there as well. The bear's going to go down. It's going to resummon that. It's going to go back to pushing. And it's going to look at that. The bear's doing so much damage to the tower. It's really quickly. It's going to down this really quickly. And they have no choice. They just try to deny this. But nice RP on 3 heroes.
Nice.
Very nice. And power on that bear is doing a lot of damage. This is going to clear them. 3 heroes down. Life shooter goes down. They try to TP and block this. But this is going to be
really didn't have a chance
yeah.
to cast any spell.
Indeed, this is going to be Rex. And might be 2 Rexes if they have the time. Because they're going to be out for another 25 seconds, I guess.
Let's see the buyback status. Yes, only Leshrac has, but he's alive. And are they back? Going back? No, guys, just push.
Probably Roshan. Probably they're just going to take the safer way out and wait for Roshan.
Yeah.
Because the bear's already on top lane with the bear omelet as well as Maelstrom on the bear, and just gonna push this wave down really quickly. The empower on the bear is really very useful. Look at that, you can see the damage coming on. There was a very nice RP from Magnus. Magnus did really well on that RP, and he has 4,800 gold in his pocket. What is he gonna do with it? Alundra has 3,400. They are all rich, seriously. Well, Visage has a mech. Visage is buying mech. And nice shackle shot on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is gonna go down. Why is that epicenter on?
Overkill. just to be sure.
The dead body on the ground isn't enough. He needs to kill more than just. He needs to take more than just the life. The Queen of Pain. He needs the body as well. And now they're just going in as fight.
Not so serious, relaxed, and knows that they're winning this game.
Yep.
Wow. Was it the forced of Leshrac? Yes. They forced him now.
Yeah. And the second not gonna hit, but the bear's gonna take a lot of damage. He's gonna take a fall.
No bear. Oh, it's already cooldown.
The bear's cooldown's already up. They can go for Roshan real soon. He's gonna be up in probably another. I'm not sure how long. I just don't get this clock. This big clock right here. I just don't understand that clock. But just trying to understand that, but oh well. We'll do that another time. And oh well, Juggernaut's gonna be at 4-star out, but they're just gonna aim for the tower. The tower's taking a lot of damage, down to 300 HP. Sand King comes in with a stun, and Magnus throws out a shockwave, not going in for the RP just yet. Ultimate being the BKB being turned on by Queen of Pain. Sonic Wave and nice entangle, nice timing. He's gonna stop that. Nice RP, beautiful RP. But that skewer is gonna miss somehow. But the damage coming up from the bear is just way too much. Double kill for the Visage right there. And the bear's gonna take a lot of damage, but it's gonna live. He has the Platinum offering. This tower is gonna go down. Very nice play from MUFC. I think that this is probably the win for MUFC because they can't change that back. 25 minutes, 24 seconds. Juggernaut's out of there. And now Venomous is gonna take a fall as well. Lifestealer is left alone on the top lane. He's going for the top Rex alone. They're just gonna trade this. The Rex is gonna go down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They will take the Rexes faster and they will come to defend top. So he has no.
In fact, they don't need to. They could just go for this one.
Yes, they can.
They are going for it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Because Lifestealer can't down that as fast. They can't finish up. He can't finish up the racks as fast as as how they can do that. But looks like the Radiant side, they're coming to defend. They're coming to defend this. They're going to contest this, and they're going up top to stop the Lifestealer actually. But the stun is not going to hit. Oh no, he raged up. He raged, so it's never going to hit.
Radiant's middle tower.
But Magnus has Shadow Blade.
Yes, and finally, Venomancer has his poison. No, just I didn't notice it when he used it. But it's on cooldown.
Yep. Meanwhile, Juggernaut's on his way to his Agony Scepter, and Inv.MUFC has that BKB up already long ago, but the ultimate or probably a Hex or something. But Windrunner also going for that Hex, and Visage on that Yasha.
They just has I think they are trying to have more fun of this game, just because they're pretty sure that they're really already won this game.
16-3.
And Windrunner is 100 gold away from ship stake.
Yep, and from that gold difference, as you guys can see, is 11,000 gold going away of MUFC and 12,000 EXP going away of MUFC as well, obviously. Well, but based on net worth, the top 3 are Lone Druid, Windrunner, and Magnus. They're just gonna win this.
All of our team, yeah.
And they're getting up on the top lane right now. They're just
and
gonna
no
push in.
buybacks at all.
No buybacks. Oh my god. And well, he has the Sanji, but that's not gonna help him a lot. Bear's gonna go down, but he still has the Bear. The Bear's not on cooldown. Sand King comes in, gonna catch the Leshrac off guard. Look at that damage. That electric kills him off. And the Bear jumps back right in. Gonna do some damage, and this is gonna be a mega creep for him. He's gonna go down, but he's gonna resummon that Bear right away after he goes down. Just gonna wait for a while, and he's gonna resummon that Bear. The Bear's up, turns on that armor, starts hitting down the tower really quickly. And Venomancer is gonna get caught out right now. And nice RP again on 2 heroes. RP's been going RP madness this game. And Lifestealer taking a lot of damage from this. Queen of Pain comes in. Lifestealer's not down just yet. Visage almost going down. Turns on that mech. Lone Druid's on the minimal health. He's going down. Queen of Pain's gonna kill him. And now Juggernaut getting picked up as well. Where's the Queen of Pain? Queen of Pain killing off the Magnus. Magnus one more hit. And Visage still lives. She blinks away. The Shrek is still there. Visage right now. And Sand King a little bit late on that Epicenter. But he's gonna kill him off. Queen of Pain comes in. Triple kill. This is gonna be an ultra kill for the Queen of Pain. Ultra kill.
Ultra kill.
This is just so epic.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
She can finish her ship stake. Why
Radiant's ancient
didn't he
is
buy?
under attack.
Probably not enough gold before the fight. And Queen of Pain wants the rampage, but she doesn't have that rampage. Nice! Oh my god, that shackle! Oh my god, that was beautiful.
Dead.
That shackle!
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Princess Ari.
War Dota.
Radiant's ancient
And
is
Lifestealer
under
is still
attack.
there as well. And double kill! Very nice. And nice shackle again. This Windrunner is crazy. This Windrunner is crazy. She turns on the mech. And there's the 4 staff. She's gonna get away. If he stays there any longer.
No, she's going for him.
Princess
still
Army
has-
is just playing out of her mind today. Here's mine. And where's that skewer? Windrunner's still there. She's going for it. Lifestealer's going in, but there's the RP. RP's up, and Windrunner dodges that hit. And Leshrac is still out there, and well, this is GG.
Nice.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Oh,
RP
Windrunner
game.
dies.
He has.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Windrunner goes down. Yep. And Venomancer goes down as well. And look at the Ancient's damage. Look at the Ancient's HP is 250. This is GG. And the RP on only 1 hero though. But he's gonna kill him off, and Magnus goes down. This is GG. The Bear's gonna turn out. The Glyph is being turned on at 15 HP for the Ancient. The Ancient's gonna get killed right now. This was game 3 of AFD going up against MUFC. Hope you enjoyed it. And MUFC won this game. Somehow I don't see the animation on my screen, but I do apologize, guys. This is the end of the game, MUFC, and this is me, Mythical, signing off with my partner for today, Naraiah. Say bye.
Bye bye, guys.
And we'll see you guys real soon. We have another game probably on 24th of April. If I remember correctly, it was something else, but we'll keep you guys updated, and we'll see you guys in a while.